Hey guys, hope you're all doing well and keeping up with your training, because today we're going to be counting down the 4 things to expect from Terry Silver in Cobra Kai Season 5. And without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. Backstory is a key component to most of our characters throughout the show's life thus far. And the character of Terry Silver is one of the few characters where an important part of their journey has been left unknown. Up to this point, we know of his story from Vietnam and shortly thereafter, but I think the main part that we desperately need to learn about him was his upbringing, and specifically how he went from the cowardly, scared kid to the intimidating force that we know him to be now. Because if we were to learn what happened to Terry in his childhood and what happened to him from Vietnam to 1985, it could definitely give us more perspective so we can understand why he is the way he is. Not necessarily to justify it, but just so we can understand. They could definitely do this similarly to what they did with Kreese in Season 3. Because with him, we learned that because he was being bullied and his experiences in the war, it severely influenced his outlooks on life. Going into Season 4, it was safe for us all to assume that at first glance when we saw him in that first teaser trailer, we thought Terry Silver would be the same guy he was back in Karate Kid 3, or perhaps even worse. But I think it's safe to say that many of us were thrown a curveball, at least in the beginning of the season, when we got an explanation for Terry and his issues back in the 80s. And with the fact that Terry genuinely changed and acknowledged his actions were back then were crazy and not right. But of course, as we all know, as the season progressed, we started to slowly see him transition back into the old Terry through his psychotic tendencies and actions. With the way things were at the end of Season 4, it's only going to get far worse in Season 5 in my opinion. Kreese is completely out of the picture, at least for now, so Terry will be free to run rampant with his choices for the time being with whoever and whenever he wants with Cobra Kai. Because now that he's accomplished his goal of winning the All Valley, he's got a set plan in his mind of what's next, and with Daniel and Chosen set up to try and stop him, he's only going to get more and more diabolical and frustrated that they stand in the way of accomplishing his goals. Speaking of goals he wants to accomplish, Terry getting help from Mike Barnes is going to be a stepping stone into where he wants to go. He knows that Daniel was really terrified of Mike Barnes, and likely still is if he does pop up. And he's definitely going to be needing help running his new dojos that he's opening. So in a way, he's killing 2 birds with 1 stone by bringing him back into the fold. I've covered this in many other videos in much more depth, so I'll drop a link in the top right corner to those videos, but to keep it clear and concise, like I said, Terry is going to be in need of some more help. And after all, even though he is a big man, he's still only one man. He can't do it all alone, so why not bring back someone familiar into the fold with the Cobra Kai philosophy and a national champion to boot. We don't know whether or not he'll be successful in bringing Mike Barnes back, but he did say so himself in Season 4 that he's bringing back some old friends to help out with the dojo. And who else to bring back that both Kreese and Silver know and have been on screen with together other than Barnes himself? Now, I'm going to make it real clear. At least one of these 2 matchups is inevitable in Season 5 of the show. I truly thought that we were going to be getting Silver versus Daniel in Season 4, but it looks like they're probably saving that for the future. And with the tensions now growing even stronger, it's really starting to look like it's almost a certainty that it's going to happen in Season 5. You never know, we could even see Chosen and Daniel versus Silver. Hell, we could even see all 3 of these potential matchups happening. All I know is, I'm going to guarantee this right now, right here on this channel, we're getting at least one of those matchups I just mentioned in Season 5. We're going to get either Daniel versus Silver, Chosen versus Silver, Daniel and Chosen versus Silver, or we could even get all of them in one. And if for some reason I'm wrong about this, you can come right back to this video and say, I told you so, or you were wrong, or whatever. But this is one of the predictions that I'm most confident about, especially that involves Terry Silver. Terry's one of the most unpredictable characters in the show, so it makes it a little difficult to make a prediction video for what he's going to do next in Season 5, but I definitely think these 4 things that I've mentioned in this video are either very likely to happen or they're almost certain that they will happen. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section what are you expecting from Terry Silver in Cobra Kai Season 5, as well as let me know what character you want to see me do next in this series. You all know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and make sure you're subscribed to Strike First Media. I got plenty more Cobra Kai Seasons 4 and 5 videos coming that you won't want to miss. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.